Hey, what's up? It is your boy Trail James, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. It's about this whole abortion thing. Hearing about Roe versus Wade. That particular case, it was talking about basically how they weren't going to allow women to get abortions, and so I personally think that that's a good idea. That is something that women should not be getting. The reason why I strongly believe that and is going to stick with that is because, for one thing, just like when God, he told us to be fruitful and, multiply. And so if God told us all to be fruitful and, multiply, then why is it that whenever a woman don't want a child, she'll just kill him from the womb? And then you have men getting vasectomies. So that type of stuff, that completely goes against the nature of God. So if you're doing those type of things, you're insane and you're wrong for it. Because see, originally God told us to be fruitful and multiply. But you out there, stopping, trying to prevent this type of stuff from happening. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand, people don't want to always have babies like that. And that's fine, because once you just get to a certain amount of babies, you just want to rest for a while. And that's fine, because I understand how life is. But if you are out there, and this is to every woman, I'm talking every woman, I want you to hear me good. If you are out there aborting babies, you're in sin. You're living a wrong lifestyle. If you have aborted a child, that was wrong. And so, as long as you don't do it again, then you'll be fine. But if you are aborting babies, deliberately aborting babies, you're wrong and you're in sin. I understand now if something happened and it caused you to have a miscarriage to where that child got aborted. I understand that type of stuff. But for one thing, this goes to everybody too. If you call yourself a Christian, don't you ever, never, ever in your life support abortion, because that is not of God. In Exodus chapter 20, verse 13, God, basically in chapter 20, God was laying down the 10 Commandments. And so this still applies to us all today. Why? Because Jesus, he fulfilled those laws whenever he came on the scene. But you have a lot of people who just want to block out the Old Testament 10 Commandments and act like it don't matter when it do. But specifically in Exodus chapter 20, verse 13, God said, "Thou shalt not kill." And so if you are out there deliberately killing babies, aborting babies, I want to let you know that you will be judged for that. That God will get a hold of you. And so all I know is I already know a lot of women are having they're going through this thing where they say that the government can't tell them what to do with their bodies and this and that. I understand that. But at the same time, you got to know that it's more than about you. It's not really about you, especially when it comes to having a baby. It's not really about you. It's about that child. And so it's pretty selfish if you get an abortion, or if you're thinking about getting an abortion, all because the father don't want anything to do with that child. It's pretty selfish if you are thinking about getting an abortion, all because you don't have the financial um you know the money that you need just to take care of that child. It's pretty selfish if you are thinking about getting an abortion, all because people get in your ear and then they tell you to just go ahead and kill the baby. It doesn't matter how that baby came. I don't care if there was incest involved in the family. God is against abortion. God is against people killing people, especially taking a life that you did not give. So people, and plus I used to hear this thing, especially coming from parents. They will say, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. And you don't know. No. First of all, I'm here to clear this up. First of all, if it wasn't for God blessing you to have that child, you wouldn't have had them anyway. And the fact of that child growing in their mom's womb, God was the one who blew breath inside their body, just like he did Adam. But it's a lot of y'all who is okay with threatening children like that. And also it's a lot of women out there who is okay with having abortions. You're in sin and you're wrong for it. So I'm here to let you know that you need to repent. Because see, abortion is nothing to joke about. There are a lot of women killing babies like it's a sport. Just aborting children like it's a freaking basketball game or something. And it's not. So aborting babies is no. It should not be allowed. So if it was up to me, I stop it. I like, if I had the power, if I was in that leadership role, I would ban abortions. Because see, if you didn't get aborted, what do you think it's fair to the child that they get aborted? So if anything, I am against abortion. I do not stand for it. And if you call yourself a child of God, you shouldn't stand for abortion either.